Hello everyone, Green Gemini here, and welcome to a tutorial series here with the oxygen not included. In this tutorial here, as you can see by the title, this is just a basic start to the game. Now, let me preface this by saying that this is what works for me, and this may not necessarily work for you or for everyone, and you might also find a couple tweaks along the way that you might feel to be a little bit better. However, in my experience, this is just kind of what has helped me the best that I've been able to do into proceeding with this game at the very beginning and helping me out in the long run. So with that being said, let's get into this. But first, a real quick word from, well, me. If you're in the United States, be sure to go to my new business website, rptcandlecompany.com, and view our small but growing business venture into the world of candle making. Our candles are made of natural soy wax with a wick that ensures a clean burn and minimal sooting. These candles will fill your room with an amazing aroma to help you relax and feel nice and cozy at the end of a long day. Be sure to use code ONITUT20 for the Ani tutorial series to get 20% off of your first order. Now back to the game. Now, when I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start a new game, and I'm going to do survival, I have all of the DLCs downloaded. So we have Spaced Out, we have the Frosty Planet pack, but we're going to do this with just a classic map, and kind of, it really works for any of these. Frosty Planet pack aside, right? But if you go into Spaced Out, you're going to just the regular core game itself. This is typically what I do. I don't really look a whole lot for this kind of stuff. I really just kind of completely randomize it. My preference is to have geoactive, but you know, again, it's your own preference, whatever you want to do with what you've learned throughout the game. This, I'm just trying to get you started out pretty easily. Now, once you've got your planet selected, you're going to have your dupes to select. For me, again, this is me and my preference in what I want to have, but I like to have a builder, a digger, and a researcher. So those are the three dupes that I have, and I'm going to roll to see what I get and what I want. So here I've got my dupe selected. Okay, there's a couple things that I typically try and avoid. I try and avoid bottomless stomach, right? Because I don't want the dupes to eat more than what they really need to. I also don't want someone to consume more oxygen than what we need them to, right? So those are the couple things that I really don't want. Decreased accord, decreased strength, increased food morale bonus. I mean, it's not terrible. We can increase morale a little later on. That's going to be a whole other tutorial by itself. But here I've got my three dupes that I want. We have our colony here. We're going to call this Ani tutorial, and we're going to go ahead and embark. So the first thing that happens once your dupes land, and you have your alert that comes up, I'm going to go ahead and pause the game. Now, I do have a mod that is installed, and this is the bigger zoom out mod, okay? Allows you to come all the way out here. Makes things a little bit easier to kind of see what you got going on. First thing that I want to do is I want to look to see, okay, I've got water down here, 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 and then I've got water up here. I've got a little bit of oxalite here, a little bit of oxalite down here. And then I think I'm good. I'm good with all of that. So there's two things that I want to make sure of by the end of this first cycle, okay? Is I want to make sure I have a latrine or a bathroom, and I want to make sure that I have a bedroom taken care of, or barracks, all right? Now, first, I'm going to look at my schedule, okay? I don't need this bath time. I always make that work time. I extend my bedtime. I'm sorry. No, I don't. I take my downtime and I extend it 1, and then leave my bedtime at 2. Part of the reason why I do this is because when you look at, say, bedtime here, okay, so your morale, downtime morale is at +1. You add that 1 more in there, and it's +2. Here's the thing with the dupes, okay? Once they go to sleep here, they will sleep until they're actually ready to wake up. So they might wake up sometime in here, but they're not going to wake up right away. At least this is what I've learned with the game. Could be different, could be not, but it's fine. Frankie here also is an early bird, so he will get a bonus already from this over here, okay? So with that being said, now I'm going to go through, I'm going to dig a little area out here, and then we're going to see what we can do when it comes to our rooms. From what I can see, I've got water down here, and I've got really not much over here. So I'm going to make my bedroom over here, and probably the bathroom over here as well. So we didn't quite get there at the end of the first cycle. However, we got there enough. So with what we have now, okay, so we've got the barracks that are over here, which actually gives a +1 morale. And then we have the latrine over here, which also gives a +1 morale. Now, even though we don't have any water in here yet, we've already kind of started digging over there. And then the next thing that you want to do here within the second cycle, we're going to finish up these 2 bedrooms. We're going to get research set up, and then let's see, we're also going to get an auction diffuser set up too. Now, with the research, what I typically like to do, and I think what most people do, is they will take their first research station, which I can't do because I don't have any metal ore at the current moment. So once I'm able to get that, then I will set that up over here. Reason being is because the light that's actually reflecting off of here allows for research to be done a little bit faster when the dupe is actually sitting next to the light, which is very, very helpful. All right, and there we have it. So beginning of cycle 3, we already have latrine, a barracks. We have 2 research stations set up right next to the light. And yes, I know I deconstructed the food container that was there, but that's okay. Most of the food that we have right now doesn't really spoil that much anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're not going to need it there. The light will help them research faster. We have 2 batteries with 2 hamster wheels set up and everything, and we are good to start this colony. So from here, we go into research, but that is going to be another video. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment section down below, and I will be sure to answer those as quickly as I possibly can. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.